How you guys doing? I'm doing this again because the last video got corrupted. I would, I don't think that's great. That sucks. You know, when you make a video, you put your heart and soul into it, and then you fucks it up. Anyway, I am sleepy right now. I just drank some muscle milk, which contains glutamine and B6. What those two things do together is create something called GABA. 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 Yo, GABA, GABA. No, not that silly cartoon thing for kids. I'm talking about the necessary amino acid for the brain, which is a neural inhibitor. What that means is that it tells your brain to slow down, and just chill. It's a lot like the melatonin that comes out and causes your brain to start the sleep cycle. This stuff really just chills you down, and it's a necessary amino acid. You don't get enough of it. Uh, what I've been experiencing is overthinking things, madness that you cannot control, and you can control it if you just take the supplement. And it literally takes your brain and says, relax, take a minute to think, relax yourself. So, like I said last time, I believe that this is the magic pill that I've been looking for. The only problem right here is that I don't have GABA. I just took the muscle milk that contains both ingredients and therefore creates the calming sensation. But the thing about muscle milk is that it provides energy, not just that stuff. I just need the glutamine and the B6 and the GABA. I don't need the sugars and all the millions of other amino acids and energy providing things, because they expect you to take muscle milk and then go run a lap, and then you're so fucking wasted afterwards you fall asleep. But I'm not running nowhere. It's too freaking cold outside. But it works, and that's just making me go do backflips and be over the moon right now. I never thought I would find out what it was that my brain was lacking. It started like this, I was researching how the hell do I increase my semen shot so that I could shoot like I used to. Back in the day, I was just skeeting all up a storm, man. I was having a good time. And then now, it's not as nowhere near as. I still have the memory of my fucking, experience exploring the sexual stuff. And it was great. You can't beat what the hell that was. It didn't even matter if you skeeted. You just rubbed your dick and it made you feel great. Now you do it and you skeet and you still get that. You get that, like it's like 1% of what it used to be, and it's still great. You know what I mean? That little 1% of the euphoria you get from orgasm is still fucking great compared to the original shit, which was through the roof. But now I don't think I have to stop masturbating, but I can fight it. I have the weapons now to fight the urge. You know, I've got choline, taurine, and GABA. Taurine and GABA you gotta take together. Taurine is what supports and enhances GABA. That's the thing there. GABA usually is spread out into the brain, squirted into the brain, and then it goes back in. But taurine stops that from happening. And the GABA that goes out stays out, continues to do what it has to do, which is um, like keep you from wandering and being anxious. Anxiety is real. It doesn't feel it doesn't feel wrong. It doesn't feel bad. You're just thinking you can control it. But yeah, you are me personally. You're taking the time to consider and take into consideration things that aren't worth taking the time to think about. And you're worried about things that are bigger and more. You're worried about politics. You're worried about what people are saying about you online. You know, you're worried about whether you're going to be able to live your life, get a job, whatever, shit like that. Stuff that you can't possibly worry about right now or have a reason to. You're gonna worry about it because you have this inability to shut your brain up. Your brain is very talkative. It has a mind of its own, and you can't shut it up. You can't shut it up. I couldn't shut up my mind. I would maneuver as much as possible around my own internal angst. That's all I could do. But now that I have the actual chemical that's purpose is to shut the brain up, it shut up. It shut up. There's no more talking. There's no more, bullshit. There's no more thinking about things. I'm just fucking. That's why I'm making this video. I want to tell the world that there's such a thing. You will survive. There's pills out there that just fucking tell your brain to shut the hell up. You know, you want to just sit down and just do nothing. Or you want to read a book and just concentrate on what you're doing. You want to play a video game and just worry about the video game, not worry about what anything else is going on. All about the children starving or nothing. It's just living and enjoying and doing. GABA is the fucking solution, man. So there you go. I want to help everybody out. I want everybody to enjoy their life. I want you to take GABA. Um, it's a sleep aid. I feel sleepy right now. I'm not, because the muscle milk is mad full of sugar. I've got both going on. I got quite a sugar rush, and I'm trying to feel like I got sleep. So that's just a little bit of conflict there. But ultimately, tomorrow I'm going to get GABA supplements and just take that, and hopefully what I'm looking to do is just like stay off the masturbation as long as possible, perhaps forever. But I know that sometimes people say I'm just gonna stop jerking ever, and then they're in the middle of they just sleep and then they dream about ass and titties. I've done it. I've seriously, sucked it up and determined to stay the hell off, porn. And then I was sleeping or I wake up. Actually, one day I just dreamt about this girl I dream of I created, and her little pink panties and everything. She's a Spanish girl, and I completely nutted over that. Didn't want to, but I just woke up and fucking nutted. Said, "Ah, crap, why did I do that?" And that's what happens. You try to stay off it. You hope you can. You pray you can, and you don't. So, if indeed I can simply take a couple pills and relax my brain from going crazy and still jerk off every so often, so be it. So be it. I don't care. That's fine. It's right up my alley. I just wish it blew a nut like I used to. That's the only thing that's like troublesome. But there it is. Wow. This stuff is working for me right now. I'm looking forward to this. We're gonna see in about a week. I'll come back and tell you whether it's actually, you know, continuing to be a great benefit. But like when you have brain damage, before I go, I don't want to get too long. The deficiency of GABA and the overactive brain leads to brain damage. I would submit the brain, my brain has been so deprived of of necessary nutrients and amino acids for the longest while, 7 years now, that parts of it are so completely fucked up, you know, that I can feel it. I can feel the damage. It's just so damaged, and we'll see if this actually repairs what's wrong, or if it's just a quick fix and nothing's gonna really be truly gained, other than this, sensation of calmness, which is wonderful. I love it. I love this. You know, uh, it's just, it's just the best. Definitely try GABA. Um, hopefully this helps a lot of young males out there. Know that you're gonna get older, but you don't have to live your life in pain. That's far from it. There are drugs out there that'll just fix you right up, but nobody's telling nobody about it. I don't even know why. We could, you could have the drug right there and pretty much go back to normal. Instead, they would prefer you try to get through a whole college semester with no freaking way of keeping yourself in order at all. So, what can I say about that except that's just retarded? But, Goodwill Hunting, man, it's not necessarily the smartest people in charge of these institutions. Okay? Thank you, and see you on the flip side.